Go out and get yourself some garlic. Come back with your success stories and tell me all about them. I've actually had people get rid of. I'll share one quick case history, and then we'll call it a day. But I had this one lady come to me. She had tonsillitis so bad. She was a friend of a friend, and she asked me, can you do anything for my friend? She might be dying here, and she not only could she not afford to have her tonsils removed, which actually turned out to be a blessing in disguise, but it was so bad that the doctors were saying, I don't think that there's any point in removing her tonsils. Let's just do a tracheotomy so she can breathe, because she could breathe barely when she was lying on the one side and not at all when she was lying on the other side. It would just cut off completely. But she could breathe a little bit on her one side, so she was doing that. She started, and it was a little hard to convince her to take the garlic at first, but once I did, I brought her a bunch of garlic. She actually saw it sprouting while it was sitting in her refrigerator, and she thought, wow, if it can do that when it's not even in soil, there must be something really good in it, some life-enhancing thing, so, let's give it a shot. And she ate one clove, and immediately she noticed she could breathe a little better. Just a little better, but better. And she ate another clove and another one, and in a couple of days she was breathing just fine. At the end of a week, she was breathing completely fine and just having no problem breathing at all. And she started coughing up a bunch of crud, getting it out, which is good. That's part of the healing process. And she said it would smell just nauseatingly horrible. She almost passed out from the smell of the stuff she was coughing up. Her tonsils were swollen at least like golf ball size or a little more, and they started to go down. And after a month of being on the garlic, not only was she breathing fine, which happened right away. Your body always has these healing priorities. It'll take care of the most urgent thing first. And so she started breathing right away. At the end of a month, her tonsils were completely fine, and no sign of any problem in them. They weren't inflamed, nothing. They had shrunk back down to normal. And exactly, you never know what you might prevent, too. Just keep taking it. This is one of the greatest things I could recommend for biological warfare or any of these epidemics that everybody's worried about, the bird flu, the swine flu, the West Nile, the anthrax, all of those. Garlic. Lots and lots of garlic. And most of these turn out to be not nearly as big a threat as the news wants to portray them as anyway, but if you are concerned about preventing them, and I think we all should do something in the way of prevention anyway,